My name is Nicholas Bell. I'm the chief film critic at IONCINEMA, and it's my pleasure to be able to speak with Beppe Tufarulo on his short film Brother, which is the English language translation of, is it Baradar? Am I saying that right?
Yeah, it's correct. Baradar means brothers in Dari, the dialect of Afghans people.
It's eligible for the live action short film category at the 93rd Academy Awards. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
You premiered this back in 2019, and you've actually worked on several projects since then. So you're very busy. But how does it feel to go back to speaking about Brother after a couple of years?
Yeah, this project, I try to explain because I discovered this story about reading a book and speaking with Francesco Casolo. He was a writer that written the book about Ali, because this is a real story, and this is a story of Ali Ezani, and I think it's the first time when I read this story, I was impressed about this story is real. It's real, and it's incredible thinking that there are two brothers so young, because Ali was 10 years and the big brothers, Mohammed, 17, 18 years. And they crossed completely alone for 5 years, starting from Afghanistan to arrive in Turkey, and then Ali at the end arrived alone in Italy. And so when I read this story, I think, okay, this is incredible story, but this is not only a story of immigration, but also a broader story. And the first time I think, okay, I would like to tell this story, but in which way we can tell this story, and in which way we can tell a journey so long. So with the speaking with Francesco, talking with him, we decided to concentrate only of the last day together of these brothers before the big brothers leaving to Turkey, going to Greece. And so was in this story, the Mohammed is the best friend, the brother, but also a father for Ali, is everything. And so, yeah.
Watching it, I was struck by how tender it felt, watching the two brothers and Muhammad having to, kind of rush through coaching Ali on all of these things, and of course, knowing that he very well might not make it. It's very, very poignant, very touching. The brothers playing Naweed and Danash Sharifi, are they brothers in real life?
Yeah. They are brothers in the real life. So when I decided to do this project, the problem was, okay, we need to find two actors, two Afghans in Italy, and the first things, okay, this is so difficult, and I spent almost 1 year to find two actor. I talked with many different associations in Italy. Also, I spoke with the UNHCR, and at the end, with an association, I met these two young brothers, Naweed and Danosh. They already arrived in Italy and they have a story similar to Ali. And so the first time when I met them, I think, okay, maybe we found the perfect actors, not actors, but the perfect for try to tell this story. At the first time was very difficult work with them, because the different different approach, but also they didn't speak any words of Italian, and I had the opportunity to involve also the real Ali, and he helped me to work with these guys. And after many weeks together, we decided that we were ready to go on the set, and so in 1 week we shoot with these two guys.
Was it difficult filming?
They are.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, sorry. And so I think for me it was great work with two real brothers, and the not actors but the real brothers. And so I wanted to have an human approach and find the right distance from them, because they already arrived in Italy. They didn't have parents, and also now they are on the set to do this story. And so in which way I can help these guys? And at the end, they helped me because they real brothers. And so, yeah.
Well, I think their chemistry definitely comes across. So I wasn't surprised to see that they were real brothers. But was filming in the Dari language difficult? I'm assuming translators were involved.
Yeah, it's very difficult. It's very difficult for me, of course, but because you have to. I remember when we were in Rome, because we shot in south of Italy, in Puglia, but when these guys were in Rome, and so we tried to do different tests with a script in Dari, and I had on the set and also in Rome a translator, and it's difficult because for a director it's important to speak with the actor. It's very important. Use and find the right words to explain what really want. And I remember an episode with the Nawid. Nawid is the young guys. He is Ali in the short film. And I remember an episode because I wanted to do a long shot with him, and we did. I don't remember exactly. Almost 20 different cut of this scene, and many times. And at the end, I spent 5 minutes to say, okay, I need this. I spoke, and then I was watching the translator, and I said, please help me to explain. And he used 5 words to say all I said. Okay. And at the moment I think, okay, it's okay, we have to try, and maybe we can, it's possible to do. But yes, it was difficult, but also is a journey inside the journey. It was a discovery for me, this experience.
Yeah, I can imagine. To back up a bit, of course, you're looking at a very specific time from Ali Hassani's journey that's ostensibly set in 2001 when this is taking place. But so Hassani's written 2 memoirs, books about his experiences, and he was introduced to Francesco Casolo, and Casolo is the one who brought it to you, right?
Yeah. Correct. There are two books about this story. The first book tell the story of 2 brothers from Afghanistan to Italy, and in the second book, and all the book, the first and the second book, the writer is Francesco Casolo with the real Ali.
Okay.
And in the second book, the story go ahead because we arrive in Italy when Ali is 12 here, and in the second book there is the story of Ali until now, because yes, because when I read the first book, the thing that impressed me was, okay, we have a child that is 12 years and he is completely alone in Istanbul. No parents, no brothers, no friends, nobody. Completely alone. And in which way, where a man, a child can find the strength to go ahead?
Right.
I think this story means that the dreams can sorry, in English, not can arrive. The dreams sorry, but
no, you're fine. Like
no.
Like dreams can or you can accomplish your dreams.
Yeah. It's not important where you are and where you start, but if you believe and you find the strength in yourself, you can realize what you want.
Right.
The dreams come true.
Right.
In this case. And so in the second book, there is the story of Ali when he's child and when he's until he grow and he arrived to because now Ali is a teacher and teaching in a school. He's changed his life, and he arrived completely alone to be and to realize also, and maybe the dream of his brother.
Mm. You had mentioned that Ali was involved in the filming of the short, and you know, it's very much one thing to write one's memoirs, but to experience what happened to him being reenacted, I'm assuming it was kind of an experience that was maybe difficult for him as it was rewarding. Are you able to comment, I guess, for him, what it was like for him to see this happening with the actors?
Yeah. At first time I was embarrassed when I was with Ali to work with the actor and also to watch at the end of the film. I remember I never met Ali during the time that I prepared the film, and I met Ali the first time in a day when I met for the first time the actors.
Okay.
Francesco organized this meeting. I had an appointment with two young guys to this film, and arrived also Ali, and was very strange. Speak about a story. It's a drama so incredible story. Having in front of you the Ali, and also when I was in Rome to work with the actors, Ali was with me, and sometimes he tried to explain the feeling he was inside when he was with his brother. And sometimes for me, I was in difficult because I'm trying to tell your story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you are here, but he was very kind with me to help with actors.
I wanted to ask, you used a cinematographer you've worked with before, Francesco Di Piero. It's a beautiful looking film. And I was wondering if, because you worked a lot in documentary, one of your projects since then was a documentary on the singer Pharaoh. And were there any visual inspirations you were specifically thinking of in making Brother?
Yeah, in general, and also in this case, my approach and my feeling is something when you are working in a documentary, because I realize many documentary, and in that case, I wanted to stay and use my my feeling and also my eyes and the hand camera like in a documentary, for two reasons. The first, because I was on the set with two young non-actors, and I wanted to help these guys, and I prefer sometimes stay not so near these guys, but have a distance. It's the approach sometimes is similar about a documentary. And also I worked, you mentioned Francesco Di Piero. Me and Francesco already worked together, and so he helped me also during the scouting location and during and before shooting to understand the best solution, for example, with the camera, with the approach, and also Francesco did a great work, I think, with the light. Because the real story was in Turkey, but for us was impossible to go there, and so we shoot in Italy, but recreating an ambient similar, but so universal. You are there, but you can be in other places. It's not important exactly where you are. It's important to stay connected with two brothers, and because the relationship, the great relationship, the emotion that we wanted to tell in the story was exactly the relationship of two brothers, and the other stuff and the location was important, but not so important.
There's obviously there are a lot of refugee stories in cinema, and even out of Italy. There are a lot came to mind while I was watching this, but the level of intimacy you kind of get at reminded me a lot of a film called Nobody Knows by Hirokazu Koreeda from about 2004, where children are left to fend for themselves, and you really have to watch them, role play as adults amongst siblings. And I found that very touching. So that's why I immediately went to that. Before we kind of wrap up, there's, you get the sense watching Brother that there's so much more to say, obviously, about Ali's story. And I see that you're also working on a project with Amazon. Are you planning on continuing to make a narrative feature out of Ali's story in the future?
We are talking about this. We would like, of course, maybe do a future film about the story of Ali when he arrived in Italy. But at the moment, we are only talking about this, and maybe we need to, of course, we are looking for a producer about this project, because, of course, it's complicated at the moment in Italy, and talk about immigration is always not so easy. But of course, I would like also speak about this. But in general, when I think other project. I think also have in the middle an human, and discover this human with my point of view about this story. And so I have other project, and I hope to development in a best way to arrive to finish also other project.
Excellent. Well, congratulations on Brother. I had meant to mention it's picked up 21 international awards. It's played all over, and what a great opportunity for the Academy, for them to consider this, hopefully, and more people will see it. I thought it was very moving, and it was a pleasure getting the opportunity to speak with you.
Thank you for this opportunity too. For me, it's always so important tell this story, and so thanks for this.
No, thank you very much.
Hey, this is Eric from IONCINEMA.com. If you want to support us, subscribe below. For more reviews, interviews, film festival coverage from Sundance, Cannes, Toronto, you want to check out these guys on this side.